Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be part one of a two-part video series where I show you how to make a star. This is going to be the star, and the next one will be the flag. Okay, now little disclaimer, I did find a pattern online on how to make this star, and to me this is not American star. This is a Star of David because it has 6 points. So in this video I'm going to show you how I turned this into this. This is what a star should look like. 5 points, 1 at the top, 2 on the side, 2 at the bottom, like his little feet. But I'm going to show you how to make this today, so if you want to see how to make it, stay tuned. Okay guys, for this tutorial today, you are going to need a darning needle, a 5mm crochet hook or a H8, and red worsted weight yarn, white worsted weight yarn, and blue worsted weight yarn, and your scissors. These are awesome. I love these scissors. They're from Westcott, and I've had them for 8 years now in my little crochet pouch, and they are still as sharp as ever. Love them. The best. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Okay, we're going to get started with our red, and we're going to make a magic circle, and that is taking 2 fingers, holding the yarn on it, wrapping it around until it crosses, like so. Taking your needle, grabbing the yarn, pulling it up. Okay, and I let go of mine at this point, but you can hold on to it if you want to make it easier on you. And we're gonna chain 3. Now that's another change I made in the pattern. The pattern says 2, but always making a double crochet and a pretend double crochet, you want to chain 3. Now we're gonna, in the circle, the magic ring that we just made, we're gonna do 2 more double crochets. So that's 1. So that's 1 double crochet, and then 2. Okay, so you have a cluster of 3 with the chain 3 and 2 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1 and do another cluster of 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1 and repeat until you have 5 clusters. Okay, so now you should have 5 clusters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sets of 3 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1 and then slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 stitch and then fasten off. So to fasten off after my slip stitch, I always pull through the loop and then cut my yarn and then pull it through. Okay, now here you want to take your tail from your magic ring and tighten, pull to cinch this inside circle, so you have a circle like this. Pull it as tight as you want and weave in your ends. And to do that, in case you don't know how to do that, take your needle, put it on there, and this helps. Let me show you how to do this. You take your string, pull your needle up, wrap it around like that, pull out, and then push through. You see how I did that? That's really easy. Now we want to go around the bottom of our stitches here with our tail. And we can do a few at a time, or you can do all of them at one time. But I'm going to go all the way around just to make sure that our little cinch circle is not going to get any bigger. Alright, so we're going around to the end, and then we're going to pull tight, okay, and then cut our yarn. And you can see our center circle is pretty tight. Now while I'm here, I'm just going to weave in my tail on my red. You can weave in as you go. You can wait until the end to weave in your ends. I always go under the first stitch first and then go from there. So we're just going to go in and out any way you want. And I don't go super nuts when I'm weaving in my ends. Okay, now we're going to cut this yarn. Alright, and there we go. There is our 5-point star. Now I know it doesn't look like much now, but once we get the pattern going, you will see a star form. So we want to now go for a white. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. And in any of your chain 1 spaces, we're going to stick our needle through, not into the stitch, just into the chain 1 space. Grab our white, pull it up, and chain 1. And when you chain 1, you can add both your tail and your leading yarn, and then chain 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now for this part, what we're going to be doing is doing 2 more double crochets into that chain 1 space. And to help weave this tail in, I'm going to hold it over top of my stitches. So that's 1 double crochet and 2. Okay, now with your chain 3, that makes 3 double crochets, but 2 physical ones and a chain 3. Alright, now you want to chain 2. Okay, and then do 3 more double crochets in that same chain 1 space. So it's 2 clusters in the one chain 1 space. My yarn is a little tight. I need to loosen it. So just pull out some yarn. Okay, now we are going to chain 1 like so, and then we're going to do another cluster here. So we're going to start out with our double, and then 2 more doubles to make 3 double crochet. And remember, chain 2, and then another set of 3 double crochets in that same chain 1 space. Now you want, that's 2 done. Now you want to go all the way around. So chain 1 and repeat in the chain 1 space. 3 double crochets. Then chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. Whoops, my needle slipped out. Chain 2, 3 more double crochets. getting to the end here. We want to finish this up, so with 3 more double crochets in the last chain 1 space. Okay, and there we go. Now that we're done with our points, we're going to chain 1 and then slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So that last one there. Okay, and then we're going to fasten off. So wrap around your yarn, pull it through, cut your yarn, pull it through. And there we go. That is a lot better. And now you can see the star in the middle. How cute is that? And we have our 5-point star instead of a Star of David. Now we're going to join our blue. Now with the blue, we want to go in the chain 1 space. That's where we're going to start. So we got it hooked on. We have our tail and our ball yarn. Now we're going to go through the chain 1 space, grab both the tail and the ball yarn, pull them up and over, and then just take your ball yarn, the yarn that's connected to your ball, and pull them through. And that'll be our single crochet attachment. That's just how I do it. Other people do it differently. That's fine. Now we're gonna do our cluster in the chain 2 space at the top of our star. Top side, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do a double crochet, another double crochet, and then another double crochet. And that's a cluster. Now we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then do another cluster of 3 double crochet in the same chain 2 space. And there we go. There's our tip. Now in the chain 1 space, we're going to single crochet, and then from the single crochet we're going to go into this tip and do the same thing again. So 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet again, and we're going to repeat that around. We're on the last 3 double crochets. That's 2 and 3. Now we want to slip stitch into our single crochet to join the round. Okay, now fasten off. So yarn over, pull through, cut your yarn, and then pull. Now both of my tails are out front because of the way I did that, and there we go. See, now it looks like a star. It looks a whole lot better than this, in my opinion. So not only did I change the amount of clusters there are, I also changed the chain 2 to start your double crochets to a chain 3, because that's how I was taught by my mom, is for a double crochet. When you're starting out, you always want to have a chain 3. Chain 2 is for half double crochets. Now we're going to weave in our ends here, and I'm just going to go around the stitch of my single crochet here. And this is just an extra security. Pull through and then go through the loop. Don't pull all the way. Mine's twisted. Okay, don't go all the way through. Hold your loop with your finger, put your needle through, grab your yarn and pull it through. And that gives you an extra knot. Now you can just go from here and weave in your tail. And I'm going to go top stitches and down to, I'm going to go through the top of my stitch, down through that double crochet and around there. And you go in and out, and then come out the back. And there we go. That's one tail. And do the same thing with the other tail. And ta-da! This is what the back looks like. And this is what the front looks like. And it's super cute. You can use this for anything. You can use it as a start to a bag. You can make a purse out of it. There's, you know, granny squares, whatever. Add to it. You can use it as an applique. You can use it as a coaster. I don't have a drink on me right now, but you can use it as a coaster, but I'm going to use it as decorations for 4th of July. And you can make as many of these as you want. I think that's going to be all for today's video. And in the next video, I will show you how I made this. So stay tuned for the next video where I show you how to make the flag. Thank you guys so much for watching today's star tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gives you ideas of what you can do with it, because there's so much you can do with this. So much. You can make a blanket, whatever. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.